Ralph Fiennes got yoked at 62 years old.
I bought what they called rapid weight gain powder.
His body transformation is insane.
A lot of protein and very carefully measured out carbs.
He's gone from Voldemort to Swoldemort.
No alcohol and no desserts, no sweets, no bread.
And he did it so fast.
About 2.5 months.
Whew.
There was one exercise that took him to the next level.
That was real commitment. I witnessed it.
So what was it? And what was the workout that got him so jacked? Hello and welcome to another episode. And this week we're talking about generational actor Ralph Fiennes' insane body transformation. Fiennes stars as Odysseus in The Return.
My queen. What does the queen think?
And he got jacked to do it.
A really tough diet that had to be stuck to for at least 3 months.
Unlike most movie transformations, he had a very specific look in mind.
I used the word ropey. I said I wanted to look ropey,
It is a true old-fashioned body recomp.
like a piece of old rope.
Voldemort never had those biceps, and he lost 15 pounds in the process.
A lot of working out.
But how did he do it? And what was the workout that got him so jacked?
He put me on a very tough diet.
Fiennes teamed up with trainer Dan Avasilkai.
I had a wonderful, amazing trainer, Dan, who's a good friend.
Avasilkai quickly got to work on the 62-year-old, and the first thing he changed was Fiennes' diet.
The diet was very strict.
The diet was based on 3 foundations: high protein, medium fats, and low carbs.
Carbs only post-workout for recovery and before bedtime to help you sleep.
And this makes perfect sense for the look that Fiennes was going for. High protein to build muscle, medium fats to help ensure that Fiennes' hormone production was on point, and low carbs to avoid getting overly pumped, especially when you're looking for that ropey aesthetic. Low carbs also help keep Fiennes in a calorie deficit, which is essential for when you're trying to burn fat.
Every day diet could change depending on film schedule and look.
But that doesn't mean that Ralph wasn't allowed the occasional treat.
Occasionally, I will surprise Ralph with a cheat meal and our favorite Italian gelato.
Having a bit of gelato every now and again is a great way to avoid a mental burnout when you're on a cut, especially if it fits your macros. And as someone who's at the bottom of a cut right now, this is something I can really relate to. So what was the workout that got him so ripped? And what was the exercise that took him to the next level?
Sometimes I would pass with my car and I would see Ralph running on hills like this with Dan in front, under the sun and all.
Avasilkai had Fiennes lifting weights 6 days a week. However, he was careful to account for Fiennes' age, keeping the weights low and the tempo slow. And this is really smart. In general, the heavier the weight, the higher the chance of injury, which with a 62-year-old is something you desperately need to avoid. Now don't be wrong, the risk objectively of getting injured while lifting weights is still pretty low. But when you compare it relatively to low weight, high reps, slow tempo, the risk at heavy lifting is far higher. For the return, Fiennes most likely ran a push-pull leg split. Monday and Friday would have been push day to help build Odysseus' broad chest and shoulders. Tuesday and Thursday would have been pull day to create the classic taper. And Wednesday and Saturday were legs, because Greek heroes don't skip leg day. Push-pull legs is the classic bodybuilder split, especially if you're able to work out more than 3 or 4 times a week. But what was the one exercise that really helped shape Fiennes' physique? In preparation for the role, Ralph turned to ballet to help improve his posture and turn him from evil wizard to legendary hero.
I said, oh wow, he's involved. He's really there.
Fiennes' body transformation is incredible, and by the look of it, he kept up his training going into his next film 28 years later. He was definitely still jacked for the follow-up to the horror classic. Is this the most impressive transformation ever? Let us know what you think down in the comments. And if you liked that episode, make sure to watch this next video, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest celebrity workouts.